Good morning and welcome to Life of a Puppy. My name is Andrea and I am the owner of Matkovich Family Pups, where we breed golden retrievers, mini golden doodles, and mini labradoodles. We have 3 golden retriever puppies that were born before Christmas that have still not gone to their forever homes. So today I am getting ready to start house training one of them, because one at a time, ladies and gentlemen, is all one person can do. So I have this front room here that I use for my bedroom and my office, and I am starting to prepare it to bring this puppy in. Now, because it is almost 5 months old, it's bigger and can reach more than your 8-week-old puppy when it comes home. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more preparation than I would do for an 8-week-old puppy this morning. So what I'm doing is I'm clearing out the garbage. I'm clearing out anything that I am very concerned about them getting into that they could ruin before I get a chance to correct them if I'm not looking. And that would be things like my knitting, my crocheting, anything that I've done like that, I'm going to make sure is up higher, but I'm not going to remove everything because I do want to teach them. Things that they could get hurt on, like power cords, I'm going to remove excess power cords, but not necessary power cords, because again, I want to teach them not to play with those things, but I also don't want to leave an excess amount of things that could just create frustration for me and for the puppy. So anything that I don't need is being removed or hidden. So I have a lamp that I don't need because it's daytime, so I'm going to put that cord away. Okay. I have a basket of yarn here, and I'm not really concerned about the yarn. That's a good teaching tool, but any projects I've already finished, I'm going to remove, because generally a project is for something and I don't want to have to redo it. I have some cleaning supplies in here in case I need them. My computer cord I will pick up. Pardon that view. All right. Tables that could tip over, anything like that, because these guys are large and they are rowdy. I mean, they are already pushing 30 pounds. So they can induce some damage really quickly. Stuffed animals, I'm not big on stuffed animals for my dog, so I do remove those. They tear them up really quickly, and that stuffing is really bad for them. So I don't let them have stuffed animals. I do have a space heater in here. It is one of the safe ones. It's cool, so to the touch, and if it tips over, it turns off. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that. I have baskets on the floor. I have shoes on the floor, etc. So I think we're good. I think. Other thing I like about this room is that I have an outside door right there. So that means for me, having ease of access to outside will help with training. So if I notice that they're sniffing, we can clip on that leash and take them outside. And for the first couple days, I probably will just leave a leash on them so that it's easy to quickly move out the door as soon as I notice that there's a need. All right, so I am going to have to bathe these puppies because, they've been playing outside most of the day for the last few weeks, and it's April. So rain is a way of life here and mud is everywhere. So before we come in here again to start this training, we're gonna have to have a very thorough bath. We'll have nail clipping and all of that, and get them cleaned up and ready to start training. I will also be putting a crate in here down by the door, because crate training is an essential part of of house training, when you cannot have your eyes on that dog, they should be in that crate. So some of the rules that I try to live by, and I'm not perfect, for house training a dog is, number one, eyes on all the time. If that dog is not in the crate, I must have my eyes on that dog all the time. So if there's an accident and I'm not watching, that's my fault, not the dog's fault. And every time a dog has an accident, it makes it more difficult to get that dog house trained. So keep that in mind. When you can dedicate 3 or 4 days to eyes on that dog, you are going to be setting up for success. You are going to eliminate 90% of any accidents that that puppy may have. You still might have an accident now and again over the next 6 months, but for the most part, you're going to find success in this. So, eyes on all the time. In a crate when you are not able to watch them, and that is not hours on end at this point. Now these guys are crate trained, so they can be in their crate up to 6 hours, but when you're bringing your new puppy home, you're talking about putting that puppy in a crate and going to the bathroom. Putting that puppy in the crate so you can change the laundry. I also, if it looks like they're ready to take a nap, put that puppy in the crate, let it take a nap. That way you're free to go and do something else. But when that puppy wakes up, you gotta be close enough to hear when that puppy wakes up, you're gonna take the first thing you do when you take your puppy out of the crate, if it's been in there for a little while, is to go outside and go potty. The other thing we need to remember is that when they go outside to go potty as puppies, they have not learned to relieve themselves all the way. So they may have to go 2 or 3 small times before they're ready to come back inside. A lot of mistakes that people make is that they bring that puppy in too soon, and they might have to relieve a couple of times before it's time to come inside. So I'm gonna go get ready. If I think of any more tips and tricks, we'll say them along the way. I'm gonna video this journey and we'll see what comes out of it. All right, we'll see you soon.
I am soaking wet and I need to change my clothes. Puppy is exhausted. So we're going to let him rest here while I go clean up myself, the bathroom and the kitchen. And hopefully when we come back, he'll be ready to go outside and go potty and get started on his house training. This is the first time he's been in a crate without his litter mates, so I feel like it's going really well. Alright, we'll be back in a bit.
What you doing? He's a little chaotic. All right, so we just went outside and I didn't record the whole thing because it was really hard to record and hold the leash at the same time. But he did not poop. He did pee a couple of times, some really long number ones, so we're happy with that. And now he's inside. He's collected his toys and put them in his crate. As you can see, he's just having a good old time, being free. He's barking at the camera. Surprisingly, he's been really calm. He's been very easy to redirect. He's picked up really quick on no or is the sound that I use to let him know the behavior is displeasing. There's been some time not on camera where the kids were playing with him, and they did really well, and he did really well with them. Overall, I've just been so pleased with how well he's taking to being in the house and being free in the house. There you see he's corrected. He's not so sure he loves the collar. But I do think he loves the one-on-one time. He's all worn out from the kids. He's completely relaxed. It's so incredible. What a sweetheart. Alright, so the kids did just take him out and he did just go poop. And so we got a little while longer and then we're going to be headed to bed soon. We'll see how he does overnight.